Welcome, everyone! Once again, welcome, hello, I'm Zaruk Windcaller, Guardian of the Forest of Memories, High Remembrancer, Arbiter, Reminiscing Bard of Twilight, and as always, Knight of Bohemia. Okay, well that's not true. Man-at-Arms of Bohemia. Not a knight. Not a knight. At least not yet. But welcome. Welcome back. Yes, I feel quite hungry! Yes. So, I have been playing on my own a little bit. I apologize. I could not help myself, but that's okay. I will explain everything that I've done. I haven't done any story progress. I've mainly just unlocked more of the world, basically. And I'm super... Yes, I'm sorry. Don't be mad at me. But one thing that I really did want to show y'all is something that I'm super hyped about. Because I wanted to make sure I did the side quest beforehand so we can unlock it. But I hope you guys are excited because I'm going to show you one of the coolest aspects of medieval life. The tournaments. We are going to get to fight in the Kuttenburg tournament. And I cannot stress enough how cool that is. Alright, so yes, the Kuttenburg tournament. You guys are going to love these. And there's so much history stuff I can gab about during the tournament. And yes, next week we will be doing Oblivion Remastered. So... But yes, it is time for the tourneys. So, allow me to, while we're doing some stuff, let me go over some of the stuff I've done. For one, I have gotten myself some new gear. I went around and did some side quests and did some stuff on the side. So and did some, fought some bandits. So now I have some way better armor, including a new, the official name for them are Waffenrocks, which are basically covers. We've got a new helmet, we've got some new plate, everything. But that's not what y'all are here for. No, y'all are here for the tournament. So we have to hoof it to go talk to the Sword Brethren. Excuse me. Or at least we would if they were available. We can't do it now. So instead, what we're gonna do is I'm going to show y'all some more of Kuttenburg, or the region. Because I have been riding around a bit and did some stuff. So we're going to go and... I can also show y'all some of the towns I discovered, because not all of them are in good shape. So let's get started. So here's the deal about the Kuttenburg region. Kuttenburg may be the biggest city in the area, but even it is not immune to the damages that have been done. This is old. I forgot what it's called. What's it called? Old Courtney? What's it called? Yes, this is Kutna. This is old Kutna. But, see, the problem is that, it's one of the lucky areas. There are some areas around throughout this region that I've been exploring that have been devastated by the war and by just banditry. I'm trying to think where one... I think one of them's over here. Yeah, right here. Mezels, which was an actual village historically, and it's been burned to the ground. In fact, it's so real that there's actually a place about it. Where is it? Yeah. Mezels, a village 5 kilometers southwest of Kuttenburg. The first written memoir of the village is from 1384, and then another from 1445, when the village was sold to the Sasau monastery. Otherwise, all we know about the village is that in 1932, there were 192 inhabitants, and the village had 2 inns and 2 blacksmiths, while in the earlier times, we have mentions of only 45 inhabitants. But that village has been burned to the ground due to the war going on. And that was... pretty depressing, which is why I'm not going to take y'all through it unless we have to. It's actually pretty depressing. Because not only is the village burned to the ground, there are charred and ashen corpses everywhere. Which means that the place was literally raided and sacked. Yes, I know about the Oblivion remake. That's next week.
You're always welcome here, noble sir.
Huh?
I decided to atone for my sins, Father.
For you, it's a necessity. Without sincere repentance, you will head straight into the arms of Lucifer, the fallen angel.
I'd like to go now.
There is a conciliation cross between Sukdol and Rabosh. It stands there to mark the end of an old dispute over land between two bailiffs. Not a single drop of blood was spilled. You might be thinking, why is he sending me to a place where nothing happened? Not every dispute has to end in bloodshed. Remember that when you pray there.
What penance do I receive?
Confess your faith by repeating the creed. I hope the Lord will hear your prayers.
I'll make sure to get off on the right foot.
Remember the other one too, so that your legs can actually take you somewhere.
Okay, that's a good joke. Well done.
Till we meet again.
So we'll take the pilgrimage. Another way that people atoned for their sins was taking a pilgrimage. Usually to the Holy Land, but it could be to other places too. And if you have to choose between that and indulgences, I'd rather take the pilgrimage, honestly. I'd rather go to where I need to go. I'd rather walk rather than, pay money to the church. Also, y'all may have noticed I got some new stuff for Pebbles. We got a new covering, and we got well, this is supposed to be a dragon hood. I don't see it, but whatever. It looks good. All right. Giddy up.
Quick!
So, before we go over to the pilgrimage location, we'll ride north and go to Grund, because it looks like there's something going on over here that we might want to check out.
Quick!
That's an abandoned forge. I checked that on my own time. They abandoned it in a hurry, because a lot of the ore and valuable metals that were dug up from the mine were, sorry, it was a mine, not a forge. But in that old abandoned forge, a lot of the stuff was still there. Don't. Okay. Ow. Gentlemen, you don't want this fight.
God's name!
Alright, I guess you do want this fight.
Blood for the blood god!
Show your
Skulls for the skull throne!
Now, one thing you might notice is that these guys are actually wearing pretty good gear.
We're gonna gut you, you whore!
I mean, it's rusted, but at least it's gear, rather than just stuff they probably picked up somewhere. Ow. Oh god, that actually hurt.
I feel quite hungry!
Yes, you do. Get him. They're both in bad shape, but I'm bleeding, so... You'll also notice these guys aren't breaking and running. Back in Trotsky, we started doing damage. Guys would just surrender and run for their lives. Not these guys.
Show your
I
stuff.
feel quite hungry!
That guy, I think that guy had a concussion and just bled out. Die already. Be gone. Die. Got him. Now, we do want to loot them because, as you guys can see, there's not all of it, but some of their stuff is valuable. Like these laminar sleeves and these gauntlets. Yeah, they're worth good money. Now, granted, we're only going to get a fraction of what this stuff is, but who cares? It's still something. Especially this dude's helmet. Oh, yeah. Look at that. That helmet's over 1,000 gold. Look at that. And oh, why do you have that? Give me that shit. Give me that. Give me that cuirass. Are you kidding me? And the leg plates? Give me your shit. Give me that. Okay. Also, I'm bleeding. Hi, Vim. How you doing? Yes, it was unfortunate that they picked a fight with us and now they died for it. Anyway, let me patch myself up because I'm also bleeding. So I need to wear my bandages. There we go. All right, I'm not bleeding anymore, but I also need to heal myself. Note to self, go make some more potions. All right, so let me show y'all what we picked up from those guys. So, a Houndskull Bassinet, which is like a really good helmet. And this Rondel, which is okay. But the important thing is we picked up a, where is it? A Magdeburg cuirass. Mind you, full metal cuirasses like this are stupidly expensive. So somehow this guy got his hands on one. I don't know how, but he did. It's in bad shape, so we'll have to fix it before we sell it, but still. Same thing with a lot of this other stuff. The gauntlets. You know, the gauntlets, these chainmail gauntlets, the laminar sleeves with the rondels, these some of this plate legging, and then also, where is it? Where was it? These plate legs. They're in bad shape, sure, but still, these, I don't know. Again, these bandits are, they're built different in this region. They actually do know how to fight, and they actually have a lot of good gear. So they're dangerous. However, so am I. So, anyway, we want to patch up the stuff we're going to sell, so. Yeah, I don't have enough armory kits. I'll need to go buy more. Because if you're gonna, because you're already not gonna get the full thing from selling to people. That's obviously they got to make a profit, so you're not gonna get the full price. However, if you fix your stuff up, then yeah, you'll get more. So fix up your armor, sharpen the weapons, that kind of stuff. You'll get more. Also, this stuff's heavy as shit, so I'm a little bit weighed down now. See what I can drop. Also, it should be pointed out, armor's heavy, so the fact that I'm carrying this stuff is also weighing me down. But that's what the horse is for. So we're just going to take all this stuff that we don't really need, or that we're going to sell later, and we're basically just going to put it on, we're going to have Pebbles carry it. Let's see. Also, that was stolen. That was tournament stuff. He stole that. Like, yeah, no shit. I know y'all are like, no shit, Zaruk. Of course he stole it. Yeah, but that's tournament gear, which means he either got into a tournament and picked the fight, or he stole from the tournament while it was happening. All right, I'm pretty sure she's good. I just want to make sure, because if she's overburdened, we're not going anywhere. Oh, yeah, no, she's fine. All right, come on. Come on, Pebbles. You can repair them at the forge. You can pay a blacksmith to repair them, but that's a lot more expensive. It's better to repair them yourself. And you think about, let's see, and you can also think about out of the ordinary. Yeah, a lot of the, Deadlord's right. A lot of the stuff that you're seeing is out of the ordinary on these guys, but that's because they're probably veteran bandits. This is a very rich area. So probably what happens is that these bandits attack caravans or trade groups, which they do mention. They do mention that there is a lot of wagons and stuff going back and forth from Kuttenburg. So they'll just jump the wagons, kill everyone, and steal their stuff. So, granted, they don't know how to take care of that equipment, so it rusts over or loses its protection. But hey, having a full helmet and a full piece of plate over your chest is better than you know, chainmail or scrap. So Well, thank you. I'm glad someone realizes how valuable my horse is. Also, yeah, we are in Grund. But we're going over here because I want to check out what's going on at the smithy. I'm not going to get over how beautiful this game looks. Like, it's the history guy in me, seeing all this historical detail. Like, look how cool these little villages are. I mean, this is a mining village. We got open air mines right here. All right, giddy up. Let's go check it out. Oh yeah, this is a mining town, all right. You can tell. Look at the forge fires. Look,
Whoa.
you can actually see the sparks coming out of the forges. That's such a good detail. So like, it looks like they're refining the materials over here in these weird like pits or these weird mounds. Either that or they're making charcoal. Actually, they are making charcoal. Look. That's a wood pile. They're literally burning the wood down, burning the wood down into charcoal. They're probably making gunpowder. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, they're definitely making gunpowder here. Yeah, it's set up. The forges are set up right next to the wood camps. They're literally the woods for the forges and to make gunpowder. Makes sense. But that's still really cool. All right, let's go check out what's going on over here. Knock, knock. Your local man-at-arms has come to enforce the peace, whether you like it or not. Whoa. Good girl. All right. I'll talk to him in a second. First of all, I'm going to loot your herb garden. I need to make some healing potions, so we need marigold and we need nettles. Let's see. Nope. Ah, there we go. That's easy. Mint, which I don't need right now. We'll also need to make Fox Potion later, but we're all right now. Fox Potions boost your reading ability and your speech ability, but I don't need that right now. Right now, what I really need right now is healing potions. Thistle, Sage, St. John's Wort. Also, I'm not an herbologist guy, so I'm not sure, but apparently Thistle is classified as a weed, which I did not know. Because when I was doing...
Stranger, wait, please. I have a favor to ask of you.
What is it you need?
Thank you for sparing me your time. You know, I'm so troubled, and I have nowhere to turn. And you just wandered by so opportunely that it can't be a coincidence. There's a powerful protective charm I desperately need. A Thunderstone. It's a great rarity. But Tomlin Bruthans from Horshan has one. He just won't let me have it. The thing is, he sometimes wages it in fights.
Go
I
on.
see. Now it all makes sense to me. So that's why your husband fought him.
Exactly. You see, nothing dishonest. But Stimir is feeling ashamed that young Bruthans gave him a thrashing.
Ominous.
So, I'm guessing you're not talking about Pokemon here, and you're not looking to evolve your Eevee into a Jolteon or your Pikachu into a Raichu. What is a Thunderstone?
What is a Thunderstone?
Well, they're formed when there's a violent storm with forks of lightning and peals of thunder. The biggest of these are Thunderstones. They fall from the sky with a mighty boom and burrow deep into the earth. After a while, they work their way back up to the surface.
Do you mean a meteor? You're talking about a meteor, right? Like a meteorite? That's a meteorite. So you want me to go find a meteorite? Okay.
And if you're lucky, that's where you'll find them.
Okay. What does it look like?
What does the Thunderstone look like?
Well, from what I saw of Tomlin's, it's the size of a grown man's fist, perhaps a tad bigger, sort of elongated and curiously shaped. It's flat on one side and has a round hole through the middle.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but you want me to fight Tomlin and win the stone for you?
Well, yeah. And I know I'm asking a lot, but I'm really desperate. And I have no one else to turn to. I prayed fervently to the Virgin Mary and implored her for help. And now you've shown up. Besides, by the looks of you, you have the strength of a bull, perhaps two. So she surely sent you to help me.
Okay. I'd like to point out that if you're praying to the Virgin Mary for someone to come and beat someone else's ass, pretty sure that's not how it works. Now, if you're praying to Saint Olga, then yes, I've come on behest of Saint Olga of Kiev. Because if you've been praying to her, then yes, absolutely she sent me. But last I checked, asking the Virgin Mary to send someone to beat somebody else's ass is not exactly in her wheelhouse. So, and also, you shouldn't be asking, just in general, you shouldn't be asking the Lord God or anyone affiliated with him for violence. But I mean, okay, there are other ways, you know.
Look, this Tomlin seems pretty handy. I'd have to be damned, especially when there's another way.
You mean you're asking for... Besides,
Oh, I understand.
a fair fight.
Okay. So she doesn't want it stolen, and I guess I can't talk him into giving it up, so fine, I'll fight.
All right. I'll help with your trouble.
Mary, Mother of Mercy, thanks be to the both of you.
Save your thanks for when I bring it to you.
I shall. Don't you? I'm also on good terms with Hannah. She'll give it, and I'll...
All right. You have your...
God, but that's where you... But be careful.
Alright, let's go beat someone's ass then. Also, I love how she's like, oh, I'll put in a good word for you at the stud farm, which is the horse farm, but I already have a horse, so... Alright, hang on. Let's see. Alright, where is this guy? Oh, he's over here. Okay. Defeat Thomlin. But then why is the thing lit up here?
My respects.
Oh. Sir? Sir?
No thanks.
Oh, okay. I'll come back later then. When you're awake. I'm definitely not running all the way there. Come on, Pebbles. We ride. Giddy up.
Gah! Gah! Quick! Gah!
It's a good thing I haven't done the pilgrimage yet. I'm gonna beat the shit out of this guy and then go ask God for forgiveness.
Go! Quick!
You know, you just drew the short straw. I haven't prayed for God to forgive me for my sins yet, so I'm gonna beat your ass and then just add it to the list of the things I need to ask for forgiveness for.
Quick!
After all, better to ask for forgiveness than permission. Alright. What in the world? What? What is this? This is a shrine? No. Oh, it is! This is a shrine? Oh, okay. Hang on.
Our Father, who art in heaven,
hallowed be thy name.
name.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come,
Thy will be done.
thy will be done,
on earth,
on
as
earth
it is
as
in
it is
heaven.
in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
So that was the Lord's Prayer, and then a section of the of a rosary, because you're supposed to do every time you take a rosary, you're supposed to take a rosary and count one of the beads, and for every bead you do a Hail Mary. You the dude?
Hey, Tomlin. People around here tell me you have a thunderstone.
People say all sorts of things.
They also say if I beat you in a fight, it's mine.
Those days are over. There was a time I'd put it up for grabs in fights with cocky fools. That much is true. I even had a couple of craftsmen come from the Burg to try their luck. But everyone got a thrashing. Well, then I decided to retire. It didn't seem right, and my conscience was getting the better of me. But I have a proposition for you. The local lads like to practice their fighting moves while I watch over them. So if you fancy a fight and don't mind getting a bit dirty, you can join in and show us what you're made of.
Okay.
I'd be glad of a tussle with the local lads.
Right you are. When you go...
Tell me,
Ask a...
can I...
Why not? Do you have any...
Well, I haven't won any tournaments here yet.
Well,
All right.
And if I'm...
don't count your chicken. Well, if...
Okay. So you just want me to beat up some dudes. Got it. Let's see. So go pick a fight with Tobias. Okay. You. Oh, they're coming. Oh, okay. They're coming over here. Hang on.
You know...
What?
Hold on.
But Kona...
Yeah, and I told her, not just anyone. It wouldn't... That would be...
Okay, well, and I guess I have to go pick a fight with somebody. Why can't I talk to you? Wait, what time is it? Oh, no wonder it's late. No wonder. Hang on. No wonder I can't talk to them. They're getting ready for bed. See, where he goes to Tomlin's to fight. Okay. And we can't just throw a punch, because... Or could we? Hang on. Could we? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Alright, hang on.
You're always welcome here, noble sir.
Am I?
What's your problem, you idiot? Do you want me to do the same to you? Do it! To hell with this, fellas! I'll give up. We'll have him!
match for us, fucker.
I feel quite hungry!
Show what you're made of.
Hey, you're drawing a weapon? This is not how you should handle your problems.
You know? Oh!
I'm all yours.
Die.
Fucking hell.
Hang on, let's get out of here so I can actually see what I'm doing.
Show what you're made of. I'll rip your ass open.
Show your stuff. I'll beat you to a bloody pulp. Fucker.
Not with your bare hands, you won't.
Christ. Shit.
Show your stuff.
All right, this is not how you solve the problem. I just wanted to see if I could fight them all.
You're no match for us, fucker.
Oh, yeah?
Out of here. Oh my God. I'm here, fellas.
Left, right,
Ow.
left, right. Just... Okay, that's not how we solve these problems. Because that's not how we solve these problems. Because all that does is just make people angry at us. So we're gonna reload the game. Okay. But yeah, we'll have to win fist fights against them. And you would think wearing armor would give... Well, okay, wearing armor does give you an advantage in the fist fight, but you don't, like, do more damage with your gauntlets on. At least not to my knowledge. All right, well, we'll just have to wait till morning. So let me just stand here. Just creepily standing outside this man's house till morning. I'm also surprised no guards showed up. We literally beat down, like, 4 guys and nobody showed up to help. All right, now let me eat something before I go and pick a fight with this guy. All right, now I go pick a fight with him. Hey, can we... Okay. I would like to talk...
My humble respects.
Okay, well, I appreciate it, but I would like to talk to you so I can beat your ass. All right, am I missing something here?
Excuse me.
Hang on. Ah, screw it. I'm just challenging you. Because apparently I can't talk to these guys.
Welcome. Look.
You know
What?
my challenge.
The only shit... You know you can't win, so just... I'm doing you a...
Oh, okay.
So hey, now I will do you a favor and repeat my challenge once more. And you're either gonna fight me, no matter how it turns out, or everyone will hear how Tomlin Brookhands had to shove his magic rock deep up his arse as a plug because I scared the shit out of him.
Yeah, I get it. You're provoking me. Nice try. All right, have it your way. If there's one thing I prepare for, come by tomorrow during the day, unless you.
Tomorrow. Why not now? Okay, fine. We'll just come by tomorrow. Also, damn, Henry! Henry of Scarlet's Roastmaster. All right, well, if we gotta hang out here for a day, I might as well see if I can find if there's an apothecary stall nearby. Probably not. I don't think there's gonna be one around here, but hopefully there is. Someone around here must know how to make potions or do something like that. There's got to be a town healer or village healer or something. Nope. Hmm? Okay, I thought I heard something. Just randomly opening the doors to people's houses and no one is the wiser.
Christ, pardon me.
Pay no mind to the dude in full armor running around searching everyone's houses. I mean you no harm. I simply need to find an apothecary's bench and make healing potions. This is more of a farming village, if anything, so I doubt they've got one. Trying to think who might have one. Grund might, actually. Maybe. We can't go too far because we got to come back tomorrow morning, so... Well, it's not that far of a ride back. Hang on. We'll ride back to Kuttenburg. It's not that far. And I want to ride back manually so we can clear out more of the map. So... And we'll just take the road back. My checkpoint button is broken for some reason. Giddy up. And I believe it's... Keep going straight. Okay.
Go!
Wait. Oh, never mind. I thought that was a bandit, but no, it's just a dude on horseback. Mercenary. Another mine. Abandoned, it looks like. Alright, yeah, let's take the road back. Straight ahead. Full speed ahead. Alright.
Quick!
You can tell that a lot of this area has been dedicated to the war effort. The fact that a lot of these trees have been cut down and set aside not only for building stuff, but also for charcoal production, for forges, everything. Hello.
Whoa!
Whoa. Easily distracted. I'm easily distracted. What is this?
Whoa!
Oh, that's a bandit camp. Yeah, I'm going. I'm going.
Get out of my sight now.
I'm going. Relax. I'm going.
Right now. What? You just crashed in here.
Hang on. If I'm gonna go in there, I need to make sure I'm ready. Actually, you know what? Gentlemen!
Shoot. You're not gonna graze here.
No, I didn't ping the Discord. I apologize. Anyway.
Huh? Now you pissed me off, you fucker. Alert! To arms!
You don't want this. Alright, I guess you do. Oh, I missed! How the fuck did I miss? Ow. How did I miss from that short range?
To glory and carnage! Die!
Yeah, fuck that. Get ready to leave this life. Fuck you!
Why?
Yeah,
You'll
on.
pay for that.
Oh, good, guards. These are an escort guy group. They're come to help.
He's had it. Back him on that.
I'm into you.
Thank goodness. Thanks, guys.
Get away with that weapon.
Thanks
Very good.
Thanks for the save. It just saved my ass. And also, I'm wondering how I missed that close. You missed! He was 5 feet in front of you! How did you miss? Just gonna steal all his shit. Remember, if they're bandits, it's not stolen, it's looted. That's different. And the game does make that distinction. If it's stolen, you will get in trouble for it. Well, or rather, if it's stolen goods, people will pay less for them. So
Well, what can you do? Same old.
Yep. Remember how I said the bandits were well armed? Yeah, this is why. They'll jump groups like this that are on escort duty. They'll steal their stuff, and then they'll make use of it themselves. Anyway, we murdered all these guys, so let's see what we can find in their camp. Man, they don't have shit in here. Well, except this gold cup. Really? You guys had nothing? Nothing at all. You're freaking bandits and you have nothing. Well, okay, aside from their armor. Yeah, no, nothing. They got nothing. Not a damn thing. I thought maybe this chest would have something in it, but nope. Empty. Man, how lame. See if I can't knock this nest down. Got it. Ah. Well, cleared camp is still a cleared camp. Good girl. All right. Let's put everything that we don't need on her, you know, for her to carry. Obviously, a lot of their stuff's in bad shape, but again, they're bandits. What am I expecting? All right. We're almost there, so let's keep riding.
Quick!
And I've got the money, so we can pay, we can buy some armory kits to repair some of this stuff. We will have to ask some blacksmiths to repair the rest of it, but that's okay. Because we're going to sell it for a lot more.
Go! Go! Quick! Die!
Wait. Huh. That would have been the perfect spot for an ambush. Oh well. Whoa, what is that? Sorry, I'm easily distracted. I want to see everything. What is this? It looks like a village, or no, it's a mine. It's another mine. Or a mining camp. The food's still fresh, which is odd. Place is abandoned. Oh, that's a cumin weapon. Uh-oh. There might be cumins around. That's definitely not good. Yeah, if there are cumins around, we do not want to hang around here. Yeah, let's not hang around. Human mercenaries are, no. Humans are mercenaries that Sigismund hired. Oh, hi, Amina. Thank you for the biddies. I love you.
Show love 100. Hello, my love. Hi, everyone. Tilda hype love 1. Zaruk W smile. Zaruk George. Zaruk hug.
So Cumans are a group of mercenaries that Sigismund brought with him when he invaded Bohemia. They are disciplined, but Sigismund basically told them to do whatever. Basically said, "Hey, if you fight for me, you can do what I'll pay you, but you can do whatever you want." And this meant that if there was no one watching them, they were going around and well, let's just say they were doing, well, anything they wanted. And that is, it's as bad as you think it sounds. Speaking of. Looks like this, let's see. Yoink. It looks like that this guy, the vow of poverty. Interesting. So it looks like this guy was basically was taking a vow and just sitting out here in poverty, doing, with nothing that he, with nothing to call his own, and the Cumans attacked him. And they killed him with one arrow. Well, actually, no, they shot him with an arrow, and then probably when he was down on the ground, they slashed him to pieces. Or just slashed him apart, because that's one arrow in the back of his leg. Oh, sorry, I leveled up, so let's see what we can do. Let's see. Memorable, local hero, Nightcrawler, Opportunist. Let's do local hero. My horsemanship went up. Let's see. Ride like the wind. My sword skill went up, which is always nice, though I don't use a lot of these skills, but that's okay. Alright, yeah, we're good. Okay, so yeah, it looks like he was a monk. Ooh, take that. Looks like he was a monk of some kind, or was taking some kind of religious vow. Because he does have a shield here. He had an axe in here. But other than that, he's got a rosary, a book he's been writing in, and his little pulpit, along with very minor bedding. So yeah, he was probably just living his life out here, and then he got attacked. Poor guy. At least the rain stopped. Come on, Pebbles. We got to get back to Kuttenburg. Giddy up.
Quick!
This is Grund, right? Or whatever town was nearby. Yeah, Kutna.
Quick!
Oh, easy.
Go! Go! Quick! Quick!
All right, we've lit up the map, so now I can fast travel. Now, there's one thing I noticed while I was exploring Kuttenburg. If you do ride your horse in here, you can't go any faster than this. You got to go at a trot. So, because you don't want to run anybody over. So that's not fast enough. So instead, I'm just going to hoof it everywhere for now. We're outside, we'll ride a horse, but for now, I'm going to run. So, I do want to go visit the apothecary first.
Let it be known that a new one of tax is to be levied in this city.
Wait a minute. Actually, divert course.
Clap them in the pillory, I say.
Mein Gott, ist das Blut?
Yes.
What do you have for...
I apologize that I'm covered in blood, but I just got done killing some dudes. So, how about we just leave it at that? You give me these armory kits and don't ask any more
Danke.
questions.
Das war ein gutes Geschäft.
Thank you. I love how they're like, "What's wrong? You're covered in blood." Yeah, well, it's not mine, so don't panic. All right, now we're going to patch up a lot of the stuff that we found, basically. Probably not going to be able to fix all of it. Or maybe we can. Now I can fix all my stuff. There we go. All right, the apothecary should be right over here, so... Also, hopefully I can find it. There, a water trough. Get all this blood off me. Because otherwise people are going to look at me and be... Otherwise people are going to look at me like I'm a freak. Alright, so I need to pick more marigolds. And yes, I hear the bees buzzing around me. Insert, no, not the bees. Joke here. Alright, he's probably got nettles inside. Oops. I need to talk to the guy first.
Was möchtest du?
I'll have a look at the ware.
I don't speak German neither. I'm here for money. Money. Where's our money? I'm gonna buy that. I'll buy a few of these because I'm gonna make my own.
I'm glad you found what you were looking for.
I did. But you're not selling any fresh herbs, so how dare you? But that's okay. I'll make use of my own. All right, we need marigold decoction, so let's see. Save your schnapps. Marigold. All right, so let's see. Water, a handful of nettles, and 2 handfuls of marigold. So let's see. Add the nettle to the cauldron, boil for 2 turns. Grind the marigold, add to the cauldron. Okay. All right, we need to use fresh herbs, because otherwise the potions won't be as effective. Good thing I picked some new ones. All right, so we start with water. Here we go. Nope, not shit. Reset. Oh, yeah, reset. All right, let's try that again. Also, you can make gunpowder this way, and there's even an achievement for trying to make gunpowder while you're drunk, which goes about as well as you'd think it would. All right, it was throw... Let's see, it was 1 thing of nettles, right? Yes, 1 thing of nettles, 2 things of marigold. So add the nettles to the cauldron and boil for 2 turns. Got it. So we're going to take the nettles, throw that in the cauldron, and then we're going to move this down and turn this. And turn it again. And then we take it up. Now. Take it up, and then we need 2 things of marigold. Put that in there. Alright, we're gonna crush that down. Dusty. Add that to the cauldron. And then we should be finished. So we just need a vial. Yoink. And then pour it out. There's our marigold decoctions. Nice. All right, we're going to do that one more time, because I like to have a good amount, like at least have 10 of them on hand. Before we do that, though, hang on. Lullaby, Quick Finger, Buck's Blood, Aqua Vitalis, Chamomile, Lion Perfume, Mentha Perfume, Lead Shot Gunpowder. Let's see, So yeah, it's now granted this is not how you make gunpowder, but still it is pretty funny. But yes, if I was drunk off my, you know what? Hang on. Hang on. Can't believe I'm about to do this. All right, let me just shotgun some alcohol real quick. Pretty sure I've got some on me. I do not. I've got no alcohol on me? Well, we can fix that.
Good afternoon.
Are you?
Yes, our gift.
And is that?
Yes.
I'm
Natur.
Exactly. What is that?
Siege only.
The local alchemists were persecuted by Sigismund.
Well, definitely not open.
That I didn't know.
Most of them were on the side of our King Wenceslas. And I'm sure you know what hatred and envy can do to people.
Yeah.
Alchemists aren't exactly poor, are they?
Yeah, genau. Moreover, you always have one foot on the road to the burning pyre. For fools, it's enough to punish Sigismund's people.
Interesting.
Möge Gott mit dir sein.
I didn't know Sigismund was anti-medicine. Interesting. Oh, okay, that's not fair. He's not, but the people certainly don't like the apothecaries. How's that, Jarrett? Anyway, I need to buy, Ooh, nice. Make good use of, the Russian death fridge.
You're always welcome here.
Anyway, I'm pretty sure a bakery's not going to be selling alcohol, but...
Good day to you. What do you want?
Show me your...
Yeah, of course not.
Maybe next time then, sir.
Gotta be someone around here who sells alcohol. I want to get the achievement for making gunpowder while drunk. Ah, right. Over there, the drink stands. Hang on. Let me go get drunk off my ass, and then we can try to make gunpowder.
Be was fit as a fiddle. What happened?
Don't try this at home, boys and girls.
Welcome here. Or Eastman.
I'll have a look.
Oh, you're selling charcoal. I'll take some of that just in case.
Glad you found what you were looking for. What will it be?
All right, just... Yeah, give me the, what do we got? Yeah, you just give me the schnapps. All of it.
Great.
All right, let me run back to let me run back to the apothecaries, and we're gonna. Oh boy, it's for the achievement. I promise. Also, that lead apothecary better get out of here, because I'm about to start shotgunning alcohol, and we're gonna make gunpowder. So, don't try this at home, kids. I'm gonna be very drunk by the end of this. I'm alright right now, but I can see the drunk thing ticking up really quick. It's not fast enough for my liking, though. Hang on. No. Where's that? Ah,
I
this
apologize.
way.
Why would I dob you in?
Look, just drop it, will you? Gossiping about it won't do anyone any good. Welcome, sir. You're...
I'll have a look at you.
Yeah, I'm gonna need these. I'm gonna need this digestive
I'm glad you
potion
found what you
because I have a feeling that I'm gonna be very sick to my stomach in a minute. Thank you.
Greetings. How are you? Good day.
Now, hopefully, I don't get so drunk that I pass out. Because if I pass out, people could steal from me. So. But I'm about to be absolutely sloshed. So, Oh, yeah, I'm drunk now. So let's make gunpowder. Yay. Please, please, for the love of God, anyone watching this, do not try this at home. Hell, just don't make gunpowder. Don't do that. Leave that to professionals. All right, lead shot gunpowder. Water. See, grind the sulfur and saltpeter and add it to the cauldron. And then boil it for 2 turns. Oops, wrong button. Okay, so we need water to start. what was it? Yeah, grind the sulfur and saltpeter. We're gonna grind this. And we're gonna add that to the cauldron. And then we're gonna boil it for 2 turns. This is gonna blow up in my face. Run it again. Okay, take it up. Make sure I was reading that right. 2 turns. Grind the charcoal and add to the cauldron, then boil for 2 more turns. Okay. Alright, charcoal. Put that in there. We're gonna grind that up. Kind of surprised it... Well, actually, I think it's about to blow up when we do this. The fuck? Alright, lower this down. Turn. And after 2 turns, we rotate it again. Turn. Okay, this is gunpowder. Why hadn't it blown up yet? I'm literally drunk off my ass making gunpowder. This should have blown up by now. Pick it up. Alright, what's the last thing? Let's see. Boil for 2 turns. Pour into a mortar and grind. Okay. Like this? Yeah. There it is. There's your life lesson, folks. Making gunpowder while drunk was not a very good idea. Also, the achievement is called Hick Hick Boom. I was worried. I'm like, why isn't it blown up yet? And then it blows up right in my face. All right, we're just gonna load back in. Worth it. Well, again, I just think that it works with the realism of the game. If you're dumb enough to make gunpowder while drunk off your ass, then yes, it's gonna explode. All right. I've had my fun. We patched up all that armor, so now we need to go sell it. To do that, or rather, hold on. Oh, right, I forgot a lot of it's with my horse. Hang on. That's why I was like, wait, we fixed all of it? No, we haven't. We still have some of it needs to be fixed.
For service, sir.
Oh, this is all really heavy. But that's okay. Carrying heavy stuff means you actually get your strength up. Henry doesn't skip leg day. So yeah, my plan is basically we'll fix up everything that we can, and then when we're done, we can sell it for a shit ton of money. And remember, since this was looted gear, it's not stolen, so we're okay. we go. We need to go buy more. And again, we're only going to get like maybe a fraction of what the true value is of this stuff, but who cares?
Wie geht's, mein Herr?
Would you repair a few things for me?
I'll ask you to fix it. Oof, never mind. I take it back.
I'll have a look at the ware.
Yeah, just give me all the armor kits you have right now, and I'll sell what I can to you. So, this, 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 and this, and these. Now, as you can see, by selling this stuff, this guy should give us, or if he could, he would give us like almost 2,800 groschen, but he doesn't have that much. Now, so we're not gonna play by those rules. Instead, I'm actually gonna see if he has anything that I want, and I'm gonna exchange it with him. Let's see. Ooh, some plate sleeves would be nice, actually. You got anything else? Oh, that's fine. Let's see. There we go.
Danke, das war ein gutes Geschäft, mein Herr.
And we actually made a profit on that. We actually made we only kind of. We had to pay we only had to pay 500 groschen, but in exchange I got a really good set of armor. There we go, some plate armor sleeves. And he also gave me those extra armory kits. Armorer kits. So we can patch up what we've got left. Or we can try. I'll need to go visit, I'll need to sell them real quick. So yeah, if you wanted to be an asshole, you could rob these people, because like he's selling valuable stuff here, but why would you do that?
What do you have?
Here you go, fine sir, now that I fixed this stuff. Except the cuirass. I haven't fixed the cuirass yet. That's fine, though. Yeah, shopkeeper doesn't have enough money. Will you accept a lower price? Yes.
I was glad to be of help to you, good sir.
Now, this is important because now, after doing all that, I have a shit ton of money. I've got over 2,000 groschen. And again, that was just from fighting some guys. Mind you, those were normal bandits on the side of the road who literally, just picked a fight with us because we were there. And we made bank, basically, off selling their stuff. And granted, I did have to fix a lot of it, but I'd rather fix it myself than, pay those guys an astronomical amount of money not to. For, someone else to do it. So, anyway. And remember, tomorrow we got to be in Grund to fight that guy, so we're gonna hoof it, we're gonna hoof it. Because you never know, we might get a random event. Yep. I will help the victim. I'm a hero. Leave that man alone.
I'm gonna bash your face in!
You for the crown! Help!
Too slow!
Christ, you killed
I'm all
him!
yours!
In God's name! Hey, he's mad! Stop him!
Die. Damn, you guys have some good shit on you too. That's a lot of money. Thanks. Hey, I saved you. You can come out now. Or not, I guess. Typical. You try to be the good guy, and then once you do it, they run off and don't even bother to thank you for saving their lives. Asshole. What's worse, if I don't, if I were just to stand here, with that dude not here, if some huntsmen or some other people show up, they'll think I murdered them. Or, like, they weren't bandits. They'll think I just murdered two guys. Yeah, I don't even know where that dude went. Oh, well. Easy, easy. Alright. Shame. Oh, well. It happens. Let's keep going. I did the right thing, and that's all that matters. Besides, in a weird way, I'm getting paid from it too, because, like, well, I get to loot their stuff and then sell it. Now, I'm pretty sure there's a blacksmith here who we can buy some armor. Yep, some armor kits from. Yep.
Quick!
Surely.
Whoa!
Surely you guys have armor kits.
What do you...
Yep, he does. I'll take your entire stock! Ooh! I'll take that, too. They're selling good weapons here, too.
I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir.
Yeah, hold on. Let me clean myself up first before I talk to you. I look a mess. I just murdered two guys. Alright, let's see. Try to fix some of the stuff we picked up. There we go. The thing is, I've already maxed out craftsmanship, so I'm not going to get any experience from repairing this stuff, but...
What do you have for sale?
I can always sell it. Of course, this dude's not going to have near enough money, but eh. There we go. Oh, wait, that... hang on. Hold on now. Uh...
Thank you, sir.
There we go.
And come again.
Let's check out that mace I picked up. Oh yeah, that's better than the one I had. That's for sure.
Fucking steel.
I could also make some cool weapons if I wanted. The most efficient thing are making knight swords. They're flat on their own, they're worth over 3,000 groschen. Now naturally you can't sell them for that, obviously, but you know. A nobleman's horseshoes. I can make those. Unless, well, hold on. Are you... Pebbles, what are you wearing? You've got a knight's horseshoes. That's fine for now. Again, I don't get any experience from making more stuff at this point, so there's really no reason for me to. Unless I'm, like, making something super duper important, or, like, something I want to make, there's really no reason. Which is why I'm glad they're adding mod support, because hopefully that means in the future there will be modded weapons and everything, which would be awesome. I want to be able to make cool swords and shit. Or cooler swords, I guess. Give me 1 second. Because Jarrett brought up a good point. I did not announce that I was streaming. 1 second. I should probably go ahead and post that everywhere. It's a little late now, but still. I thought people would have learned by now when I was streaming and everything. Hi, Biscuit. The furry mod. Hey, if it does, we'll see what kind of funny stuff we can do in it. Because that would be kind of funny. But we'll see. Excuse me. All right, I've dropped my updates everywhere, or at least the places where people are watching. There's always one. I'm sure there is, Jaeger. In fact, hang on a sec. Fuck it, I'm gonna check real quick because it does have mod support now. So let me check what we've got. Just real quick. Workshop. What do we got right now? NPC overhauls, outer garments, unlimited saving, custom clothing and armor. Let's see, larger inventories, weightless herbs. These are the most subscribed things. Silver gear, House Koblia arms, so your father's, your father's stuff. A hellhound mod that turns your dog into a hellhound. Let's see. Refined garments, immersive faction properties. So all the soldiers would have everything would have different armor and everything. Faction authority. Let's see. Yeah, most of it's just faction overhaul stuff. Yeah, as far as I can tell, nothing related to that. And no new forging styles. That'd be cool. No new forging weapons or anything. That'd be interesting. But no, I mean, the mod support's only been out for like a month or two. Give it time. I guarantee someone will add like fursuit armor or something. So you're walking around and that's probably what it'll be. Not a furry mod, but like a fursuit armor. So you're running around in a fursuit. And if that's the case, that'd be funny as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. Because no one would take you seriously until you start killing people. And also, if, you know, if Henry of Skalitz is running around in a lion fursuit and starts screaming, "I feel quite hungry," yeah, there's a response for that.
Ominous.
That. Ominous. Wait, that might be one of the Nexus mods. Hang on, I'll check. Let's see. Kingdom. That's for the original game. No. We need KCD 2. Let's see. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Mod list cleaner. Reshaped weapons or reshaped armor. Yep, the Kriegsmesser, which is a historically accurate longsword. Let's see. What are the popular ones? Yeah, unlimited saving. Of course, it's unlimited saving. Let's see what else. Pickpocketing stuff, more or less XP, increased carry weight, a cheat engine, a Dragonborn helmet. Not gonna lie, that does look pretty cool. Yeah, nothing in there about changing how the way armor looks. Any of that stuff. But I'll tell you guys what, as soon as it's available, I don't care if we've stopped playing the game at that point. As soon as something like that becomes available, we'll try it out. Someone will just have to be on top of it. Because that would be funny as hell. All right, back to it. Oh, 1 second. Hey, Redlock. All right. Are you guys gonna fight me now? It's like, you told me that I had to come and pick a fight with somebody, so I'm here to pick a fight. Start a fight in 5 words or less. You guys want to fight? Fight me, you nerd-ass punk! At least try to sound sophisticated. Dost thou wish for a duel, my good bitch? Somehow that was worse. We're gonna fist fight. Well, we're gonna fist fight this guy. I provoked him, so. And again, Henry of Skalitz, Roastmaster.
May God give you health.
Yes, may God give me health. I'm about to go fight this guy. Okay, hurry up. Get out here.
Sakra.
Gotta wait till morning, apparently. So for them, morning is between like 9 and 1 p.m.
We agreed to fight, in case you forgot.
And here was me, hoping you'd shit yourself and save me the hassle. But so be it. Let's do this. I'll wait for you by the pen behind the barn. That's where me and the fellas trade. When you get there, Put up what you're wagering against, and no armor. That goes without saying.
Okay. Strip down to the waist. All right. So basically take off everything. Okay. Obviously, this would take a lot of time to take off, because putting on armor takes forever if you don't have help. Better take off my weapon, too. All right. You said the pin behind the barn, right? You train in the pig pen? Please tell me you're joking. I guess not.
I'm ready for this. How about you?
Always.
You've got the stone?
Don't you worry about it. Have you got it?
Here it is. I'm no cheat.
Trust. But back in... Well...
For glory!
Right! Left! Right! Left! Right! Left!
Enough! I give up!
Bitch! You didn't even get a punch in!
I beat you. The prize is mine.
Yeah, you did. But it was close. I almost had you myself.
No, you didn't.
Close? Not one bit. I was all over you from the start.
Bollocks you were.
No need to be so upset, but let's not waste time.
You'll get your money back.
Perfect.
Well, I can't give you that. Because I don't have it.
What? But the stone was your stake.
No, it wasn't. It was your idea that if you won, I'd give you the stone. I didn't actually promise you anything like that.
You're right, you know. Maybe you didn't actually put it that way.
See? I'm honest as they come. I suppose it was a bit sneaky of me. But what the hell? I figured if you were up for a fight, I'd at least make a groschen or two out of it.
Except you
I
didn't.
just wasn't expecting to lose. That's all.
But people said you have a thunderstone. So it's all horseshit.
No, it wasn't made up. I really did find a thunderstone. And I had it right up until the other day when it was stolen. I didn't want word to get out because I'd look like a right fool. So I acted like nothing happened. I'm sorry for leading you on. I didn't mean any harm.
You're forgiven. I might have done the same in your place. And do you have any idea who might have stolen it from you?
If you ask me, it was that Hansel from Rabosh and his little mate Peter. They were ever so curious about it right before it disappeared.
All right. I'll have a look for them.
Well, when you get to Rabosh, take the main road away from the... They're hired hands there. And if you find the stone, I was the one who found it. So by rights, it's mine. It was destined for me.
Tell me.
That's a secret.
Okay, you're not going to tell me how? I'm just going to ask.
If you came by it honestly, why be so secretive about it?
I'm not hiding anything. I'm just not one...
I can appreciate that. But sharing a story isn't exactly bragging.
All right, then. I found it a couple of years back in a field outside Billany. On the way to Wizard Quarry. You probably know the place. I was going to take a shortcut through the woods, but there'd been a hell of a storm about a week before. It tore off roofs, carried away some shepherds' huts, even toppled the tower on those fortifications at Kuttenburg. And it very nearly flushed us out of here too. A proper act of God it was. Well, the forest was a complete mess, so I couldn't go that way. So I decided I'd go through the field. And all of a sudden, I stumble over something. And what do I see? A thunderstone right under my foot. Stroke of luck it was.
Well, fair enough. Hold on.
So to the one, I'm Henry. Well, you don't have. I have. I've only. Well, why not? Do you have any money? That sounds good. Get ready.
I'm gonna beat your ass. What is this crying sound?
Jesus! I'm on a cross! Well, I lost again.
Thanks for the fight.
Yeah. Oh, and this is yours. Take it all. Now you can challenge Tuma. I like him.
Greetings.
Should we fight?
But of course. And before we...
If you say...
Thanks very much.
Alright, your turn. Henry of Scarlet goes around challenging people to fights. Come here.
Gosh, I feel like I've been splitting up.
Thanks for the...
Hi, you're welcome. Here.
Thanks.
Next.
Why are you always picking on Tobias?
Just take a look at him. If he was any dumber, he'd be eating out of a trough with the pigs. Do you know he talks to animals? He talks to his mutts like they understand him. He'd be better off barking and pissing on the fence like them. But when we managed to get him drunk, now that's fun.
Tobias goes drinking with you?
No, but all you have to do is give him wine and tell him it's apple cider. A little of that and he's completely wasted. Then you should see the shit he gets up to. The last time that idiot almost drowned because he went to fish the moon out of the pond. We told him it was a silver platter.
You're picking on a probably a either very unintelligent or mentally challenged individual. I'm gonna beat your ass.
Find something better to do and leave Tobias alone.
Mind your own. I reckon that moron doesn't even know when someone's yanking his pizzle. Lord knows if there's anything left in that hollow of his.
I'm gonna beat your ass.
Do you want to fight?
Sure. Do you have money to...
Yeah,
of course.
I do.
Glad to hear.
I'm gonna beat your ass into the dirt.
I feel quite hungry!
Get him, Henry.
I'm just getting started. You're boring me. Try a little. Do you have two left hands? Fuck you.
I feel quite hungry!
I'll piss in your face. Whacker! Should I call you a priest? Or your mom?
My mother's dead!
To knock you on your ass. I'll piss in your face. And that's what I call an opener.
Victory awaits!
Who wants to knock you on your ass? I'll piss in your face. Should I call you a priest? Or your ma?
Got him.
Sacre. I reckon I cut off more than I could jig. You really know how to fight.
Thanks for the fight.
Here's your bet. And don't forget to go and see Tomlin.
I'm sorry.
Just the guy with no shirt on comes running up to you. Hey, I just beat the piss out of all your guys. Also, apparently this is considered naked in the Middle Ages, or this period. Let's see, there we go.
I beat all your men.
Well, Here you go. Not long ago, I heard the hired hands in Miskovitz spend the long hours away by fighting. You can go see. And in Kuttenburg, the name...
That sounds...
Oh, by the way, It was good to see you, my friend.
All right, let me put my stuff back on. Put my armor back on. Let's see. I've got some plate legs here. There we go. Put on my spurs. And yeah, I'm all decked out. Still got to get my weapons, though. Oh, right, my satchel, my belt. There we go. And then one mace and one shield. All right. Good to go. Oh, yeah, and a dagger, just in case. Don't you want to take that armor off and get comfortable? I feel most comfortable when I am impervious to almost any attack.
God in heaven.
Where's my horse? There we go. All right, let's ride. Come on, Pebbles. Giddy up.
Quick! Ah. Whoa!
All right, take it easy now. We're going into the woods. Are you just randomly walking on this path? It's not safe, you know. Who are you? Oh, it's a beggar. Okay. Oh yeah, this is bandit territory. We gotta be careful. Never know when some dude's just gonna jump out of the woods and attack you. That man is me, by the way. I'm the guy who's gonna jump out of the woods and attack you. Wander into my forest with evil intentions. I'm gonna jump your ass. Well, okay, not me. The guardians or the overseers will jump your ass if you have foul intentions. And then they'll kick you out. Running into me, I'm probably gonna kill you. And that's only if you have evil intentions. You get a warning, maybe 2, and then it's like, all right, you've had your warnings, now you die. It's like that thing from the Mario movie. Okay, now you die. All right, we're through the woods, so let's go. Let's ride.
I think this calls for a little history lesson.
If someone wanted to forget something, would you be able to help them? And more importantly, would you even be allowed to? Depends on what it is. I firmly believe that very painful memories, as horrible as they are, should not be removed. Because like I said, they make us who we are. But if it's like, I'd rather help you through the memory and come to terms with it rather than making it go away. Because remember, the last person who didn't get his painful memories taken away murdered the entire Greek pantheon and then went on to murder a lot of the Norse pantheon. So, yeah. That being the case, I would rather help you overcome... What?
Huh?
Oh, it's the Riddler dude. But hope that answers your question. The riddle guy.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is it Henry again? Stop for a while, my good man.
What a coincidence. Greetings.
What are the odds of that? We meet again.
Riddler Barley.
The very same. And I have a new riddle.
I'm curious to hear what you have up your sleeve today.
I'll tell you, but first we have to decide what's at stake. You solved the last riddle.
All right, here we go.
All right. Let's bet.
Tell me what your riddle is, then.
Listen close. A bailiff has 12 men join up for service one day. The bailiff was glad, but soon discovered that he didn't have enough gear for them in the armory. So those 12 men filed onto the square for the next morning's roll call. 6 of them were wearing body armor, 4 had helmets. Only 3 of them wore both a helmet and body armor. Now, tell me, how many men were unlucky enough not to have either a helmet or armor?
All right, repeat that for me.
Can you repeat it for me?
A bailiff has 12 men join up for service one day. The bailiff was glad, but soon discovered that he didn't have enough gear for them in the armory. So those 12 men filed onto the square for the next morning's roll call. 6 of them were wearing body armor, 4 had helmets. Only 3 of them wore both a helmet and body armor. Now, tell me, how many men were unlucky enough not to have either a helmet or armor?
All right, so 12 men. 6 of them have armor. 4 of them had helmets. And 3 of them had both. Problem is that's 13 men if we just took it at numbers alone. So how many men were unlucky enough not to have either? I'm not good at these kind of riddles. I'm not good at math riddles. Anyone got any ideas? What you guys think? All right, let me hear it one more time. I think I've got something, but let me hear it again. Y'all listen too.
Can you repeat it for me?
A bailiff has 12 men join up for service one day. The bailiff was glad, but soon discovered that he didn't have enough gear for them in the armory. So those 12 men filed onto the square for the next morning's roll call. 6 of them were wearing body armor, 4 had helmets. Only 3 of them wore both a helmet and body armor. Now, tell me, how many men were unlucky enough not to have either a helmet or armor?
I think this calls for a little history lesson.
Hold on, Coolified. It's 5, isn't it? Part of me says 4, but it's 5, right?
5. You're right.
Yes.
I knew your talents were wasted on swordplay. You know what comes next.
I'd be glad to hear more of your,
So what's it?
More drinking.
I want to hear...
The best? You're still here?
You look like you know...
That... If it's a me... I had the... I can...
I'm afraid...
Me too.
All right. To answer your question, this is a little silly. What does your duty say about time travel? Do they even have anything? I am not allowed to practice time. I don't do time travel. Hell, I know chronomancy, you know, the ability to speed up or slow down time, but that's only to help in a fight or to, like, move from place to place. I can't alter the flow of time. That's a big-ass no-no. Because, again, messing with time just has way too many repercussions. So, yeah, I hope that answers your question. So, I know time magic, but I can't alter time. Like, and if someone wants to do time traveling, I'm gonna stop them, because that's a big-ass no-no. What? To chat with him. Are you... Oh, there he is.
Is there something interesting around here?
You mean besides the army camp on the hill?
Something tells me you're not exactly happy about it.
What can I tell you?
What do you mean?
It used to be a peaceful village. Everyone minding their own business, helping each other. And have you seen what it looks like now?
I just saw remains of an abandoned village. It wasn't a pretty sight.
Exactly. A deserted and empty place, with a burnt-out ruin where there used to be a cottage. It'd make you cry.
The soldiers did that? Did they attack the village?
There was no attack. People just chose to leave on their own. I can't even imagine. You spend your whole life building something, and then you just leave it all behind. But it's probably better than waiting for someone to come and take everything from you.
And why do you stay here?
I live away from the village, so I was spared the ugliness.
So you were lucky, weren't you?
You think? That one camp pillaged the whole county. They cut down a big chunk of the forest to build fortifications. And to feed all those hungry mouths, they hunted down everything that moved. There's no game left. There used to be deer, wild boar, and hares. So many you couldn't count them all.
Who's responsible for the burned-out cottage in Apatovitz?
Devil only knows. Or they wanted to take it by force.
I think I'll go back to Apatovitz. Should I watch out for anything in particular?
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
I'd better go.
Yeah, I know crowd control's on, and I keep forgetting to turn it off. You can ignore it. Just move it out of the way. But yes, I would try to stop someone if they tried to time travel. Yes, I would. Because that's a big-ass no-no. You said there was an army camp on the hill? Let's go take a look. It's probably Sigismund's goons. Let's take a look. You said the hill. Like, how high up on the hill is this camp? Is this even the right hill? Hang on. Or did you mean this hill over here? Hang on.
Car! Go!
Whoa, whoa, easy, easy.
Whoa.
Maybe that's it over there. See, this is why I wish, like, they didn't have them at the time, but a spyglass or some binoculars would be great. This must be the village, though. Let's take a look. I mean, it looks okay. Granted, it was, he said only one part of it was burned. Let's take a look. Oh, there's the camp.
Quick! Die!
Whoa! Yeah, that's a military camp. Most definitely. Oh. Lovely. Yeah, I guess that's one way to tell people to stay the fuck out. They fly the banner of the Prague militia. Yeah, they're loyal to Sigismund.
This horse must have... Oi, you! Come here!
Yes, sir?
Where do you think you're going?
Into the camp, of course.
Oh, aye. Look here. No strangers are allowed in, so turn around and sod off back to the pile of dung you crawled out of.
All right, calm down. I'll go somewhere else.
And bloody stay there. Get lost. No fucking entry.
All right, we're going.
Get lost. Go back where you came from.
Psych, I lied. I lied. Psych, I lied. Eat this, you Prague son of a bitch. Yeah, well, you're never gonna catch me. See ya, assholes. Never gonna catch me.
Whoa, whoa.
Well, I can't take the camp, but I can clear this place out. Oh, I'm trespassing, am I?
You! Get out! Now! I'm counting to 10.
You can't even count to 10.
And 10. You had your chance, bastard!
Die, you wretch!
Come and help us!
Ow!
I'm just getting started!
Ow.
Like that, eh? I'm just getting started! Take that!
Alright, fine. Let's
Show
play
your stuff!
swords it is.
Shit!
Got your ass. Oh yeah, this man... Yeah, this guy's military. Look at this shit. Oh yeah, he's military. Very much so. A shame for you. Just grab everything off of him. All right. Where's your weapon? Yoink. Knock knock, Zaruk's coming to kick your asses. Actually, I'm gonna put the shield away because I've noticed it keeps slowing me down. So. This is not quiet at all, running around in plate, but who cares? Not here to be quiet, here to clear the camp out. What the? Morgenstern. Don't know what that is. Let's try another way around. Oh, I can't take the camp by myself, but I can clear this village out. Damn, they did burn the whole place down. Why? What? Why? What is to be gained by burning down? I know he said it was abandoned, but why? What's the point of burning down a house when there's no one in it? Why? Just because you can? Because it's fun? And they didn't stop at one. There's a whole other house over here. Good grief. Why? I don't understand. Just for the sake, just for destruction? Thank God there was no one in here. Well, that being the case, I'm not going to feel bad about what comes next. Where are you? There's got to be more than one guy. There. There's one.
Attack! Come and help us! You're no match for us, fucker.
You want to bet?
In God's name!
Go fuck yourself. Show what you're made of. I'll beat you to a bloody halt, fucker. Fuck you.
Die! You fucking animal.
I'm all yours.
Oh, good. Next. Come on. Come on, then.
You won't get me. No. No. Fuck.
Oh.
Take that fucker out, damn it!
Die.
I've been
Burn
waiting
in
for you.
hell!
I yield. Mercy.
Mercy. Mercy.
Surrender. You wouldn't kill me, would you?
After what you did? After all these people? Mercy? Mercy?
There'll be no mercy. Fight!
We're under attack!
Come on. Come on. Pick it up. Come on.
There's no escape!
Oh, look. More.
You fucked up now, arsehole! Alert! To arms!
Bring me more. More blood for the blood god! Who else wants some? How many men have I killed? It's not enough. But how many have I killed at this point? 1, 2, 3, like 4 or 5, right?
You're in for an ass kicking, you piece of shit.
Am I? Ow.
I'll sort you out nicely. You won't get me. Wanker!
Ow, shit.
Show your stuff. You know much for us, fucker. Come on then.
Victory or death!
Okay. God damn. How many? Keep them coming. Keep them coming. I'll fight all of you if I have to. Come in 1s, 2s, or 3s. It won't matter. I'm still gonna murder you. Okay. Naturally, I can't take everything with me, so we're only taking the valuable stuff. But yeah, these are soldiers. These are not mercenaries. These are not bandits. These are soldiers. But they fight for Sigismund, so I have no problem killing them. Good lord. These guys are loaded. Weapons, too. Yoink. Oop, wait a minute. Yoink. Mostly everything else on him is worthless. Or is worth very little. Glory to Khorne. Much blood has been shed this day. Yeah, we're done here. They're gonna come from the camp and be like, hey, what the hell happened to all these guys? Why are they all dead? Didn't we have a patrol of like 8 guys in that burned out village? Well, we did. We had a patrol. Speaking of... There's a dude sleeping right there, too. Oh, he must be their commander. Well, he was their commander. Just gonna take all this off you. And your wedding ring. Now, the last one. There he is. Come to Zaruk. That's 9 kills. Korn demands 10. No one coming to save you.
Fuck you, whoreson.
Oh.
Alert! Alert!
Oh, you can scream all you want. No one's coming.
Christ! I'm hit. Hey, fuck that.
Ow!
Fuck yourself.
Who did that? Who did that? Oh, hey, Sai, what's up, buddy? I'm carrying almost double my carrying capacity in stuff that I've stolen from these guys. But who cares? They're not loyal to the king, so who gives a shit? Long day, but at least it's over. I feel that, buddy. I feel ya. What the hell? Human masks? And a saber? What the hell? Oh! Shit, that was close. Die. Die. Oh, they're all sleeping. Perfect. Sadly, I don't have a strength potion right now. That'd be great, but... I'm greedy as hell. I'm basically taking everything. I'm also going to save real quick. One more to go. I'll send Sigismund to join you in hell. Not much in here, really. But then, there's this one over here I didn't pick. I'm also carrying half a ton of stuff right now. But that's okay. Oh, come on. Come on. Got it. Holy shit! Wow! Yoink! Look at all this! Yoink! All mine now. Yeah, oh, wow! Hold on. Is any of this better than what I've got? Probably not. But some of it's probably equal. Yeah, it's none of it as good as what I've got. But now I gotta hoof it all the way back to somewhere where I can actually, you know, sell this stuff. Good news is my strength is gonna go up quick. The, yeah, I am like... I have so much stuff on me right now that I probably should have just collapsed into a heap. But hey, just proves that Henry of Skalitz is more powerful than the Dragonborn. Because the Dragonborn, if he's carrying too much stuff, the Dragonborn can't move. Henry of Skalitz says, I don't care if I'm overburdened, I'm still gonna walk. I have 1,000 pounds on my back right now, and I'm still walking. Looks like there's a town due south of us. We'll have to walk there. Because I can't ride with all this stuff. And even if we gave some of it pebbles, it wouldn't be enough. They're gonna call me a ghost. I just showed up, murdered that entire... everyone in this garrison. Maybe there's a few dudes left, but most of the garrison's basically dead. In broad daylight. And nobody knew I was... Well, okay, some guys knew I was there, but, like, some of the other guys slept through it. Also, is this stuff considered stolen? It is not. You know, I murdered all of them, but it's not stolen. That's probably because they're enemy soldiers. Oh, what in the hell? I see that dude hanging from the tree. What the hell? Really? Damn, how'd they get him that high up there? Good grief. Oh, that's not a camp. That's... Oh, that's not a town. That's the camp. Well, not going that way. Kuttenburg is the only place where I could sell a lot of this stuff, and I can't ride anywhere because I'm too overburdened with it, so... I guess we'll just have to walk to the nearest town. How fast is my strength stat going up? Fast! Yeah, because if you basically overload yourself and then just start walking, your strength and your vitality go up. I know it's not exactly riveting gameplay, but... we're gonna make out like kings, or Well, yeah, we're gonna make out like bandits who become kings with how much stuff we got. Just gotta make sure I clean up before I do that, because otherwise people are gonna be like, yo, where'd you get all that stuff? You're covered in blood. Where'd you get all that? Actually, given the fact that I just murdered, like, over a dozen people and offered them up to corn, maybe I should do my pilgrimage first. Go ask God for forgiveness. Dear Lord and Savior, I'm so sorry. Those men were enemies of my king, and I murdered them. Well, actually, no. About half of them I killed in one-on-one combat. The rest of them I murdered. So, yeah. If this was hardcore mode, I'd be dead, though. And before anyone asks, no, I will not be doing hardcore Henry mode. Yeah, my agility and my vitality are about to jump up. Your thievery has been detected. Someone you robbed noticed something was missing. Now they will report you to the guards, and the guards will try to arrest you. Where? What, back in Opowitz? Oh, in Kutna? What? Hey, Cataclysm, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Welcome, Raiders. I'm Zaruk Windcaller, Guardian of the Forest of Memories. Variety streamer who plays plays games with a strong memory connection to me and my community. We're playing Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 tonight. I just murdered killed and then murdered 15 enemy soldiers, looted their bodies, and am now carrying 1,000 pounds worth of stuff that I'm gonna go sell. Anyway, how's y'all's night been? Reaper Raid, thank you, buddy. How was it? Can someone give Cataclysm a shout out, please?
Blood for the blood god! Skulls for the skull throne!
Yes, blood for the blood god. But yeah, just to prove my point, you can look down there in the left, bottom leftish area. I'm carrying half a ton of stuff. And we're gonna go sell all of it. But hey, one really cool thing is that because I'm carrying all of it and I'm walking to my location, because I can't run with it on, my strength stat will my strength and my vitality stat will go up. And again, like I joked earlier, Henry of Skalitz, more powerful than the Dragonborn, because if the Dragonborn gets over-encumbered, he won't move. 3 years of dealing with me, wowza. Don't worry about it, you're fine. I enjoy your company. 36 months. D's nuts. Alright, I'll let you have that one D's nuts joke. Anyway, y'all caught me, like I said, in the middle of walking to a town where I can sell some of this stuff. But I'm also going on a pilgrimage. I'm gonna go apologize to God for all the sins I've committed, including the, well, over a dozen people I just killed. Horse can't carry me. I'm too heavy. If I've got this much stuff and I'm over encumbered, I can't even get on the horse. So, yeah, nope. Plus, the horse is carrying stuff too. Plus, again, I'm getting a stat boost by doing this, so why wouldn't I? Y'all missed it earlier, though. I got drunk and tried to make gunpowder, and it blew up in my face, and I got an achievement for it. Even get a game over that says, making gunpowder while drunk is a bad idea. Hopefully we won't run into anybody, but if we do, I think my blood-covered sword should be enough to demonstrate that, hey, I'm not in the mood. Don't mess with me right now. Yeah, you're too... Yes, I know. I'm too over-encumbered to sprint. I'm carrying half a ton of stuff. Playing FF14 online. Nice. Another game I tried to get into, but just couldn't. Maybe it just MMOs aren't for me. God, am I almost there? Please. Yeah, I'm almost there. Once I get to the pilgrimage site, we'll just turn left and we'll go to the town. Wifey and Celine. Who's Celine? Well, that's cool. Hope you had fun at least. And naturally, I can't sell all of this crap in a village. I'm going to have to go to the big city to sell everything, but still. Just this lone dude in full plate wanders out of the woods with over 1,000 pounds of stuff and a bloodied sword, and he's like, I'd like to sell all this stuff. I mean, at that point, the dumb thing to do would be to tell him no. Well, sorry, I can't take stolen goods. They're not stolen. I took them off of these enemy soldiers I killed. Yeah, clomping loudly as he approaches. Yes, basically. So, basically what that merchant is thinking is... ominous. Yeah, that. Also, for those who came over from Kata's stream who might already know who I am, good news. Next week, we will be doing the Oblivion Remastered. I didn't know it dropped today. It was a shadow drop. I thought it wasn't going to come out for a few months. But no, it came out today. So I wanted to do it this week, but I need to finish some stuff up. So Cataclysm, we may stop Dawn of War 2 so I can focus on doing the Oblivion Remastered thing, unless you want to continue with Chaos Rising. If that's the case, I'll finish up Dynasty Warriors tomorrow so we can have room for Oblivion. Your call. And I don't know if y'all have seen the Oblivion Remastered. It's more than that. It's been updated graphically, but new stuff has been added. Bugs have been fixed. Dialogue's been redone and remade. Not all of it, but most of it. It looks beautiful. And apparently the new combat system is really cool too. And here's the best part. Only $50. So a full remake / remaster of a 20-year-old game is only being, they're only asking $50 for it. And what's crazy is that it's 130 gigabytes of game. So there's a ton of stuff in there. Oh, and one more thing. All the DLC is included. All of it. So Knights of the Nine, the Shivering Isles, everything. It's all included in the game. Oh, you hit the goal. Nice. All right, we're almost there. Thank God. Please tell me my strength is almost... Yes, we're getting there. Take that, Nintendo. Yeah, Nintendo could learn a lot from that. Oh! Even cooler. Here's the best thing. For those who don't know, y'all probably heard of the Sky Oblivion team. These are a group of fans who are literally rebuilding Oblivion from the ground up in Skyrim's engine. Bethesda knows about them and has been letting them do that, but as a sign of goodwill and just how damn cool they are, not only has Bethesda been supporting the Sky Oblivion team, but today they gave the entire team free copies of the Oblivion Remaster. Like, to thank them for their hard work on, and keeping Oblivion alive. That is amazing. Again, take that, Nintendo. They do, Jarrett, they do. But today, they're one of the best. All right, there's the pilgrimage site. Lord Jesus, I'm hobbling my way over. Please, forgive me for all the men that I've killed. I can't promise that I'm not going to do it again, but please forgive me for these ones. Right here.
I believe in God, the Father Almighty, creator of heaven and earth, and in Jesus Christ, his only Son, our Lord, who was conceived by the Holy Spirit, born of the Virgin Mary, suffered under Pontius Pilate, was crucified, died, and was buried. He descended into hell. On the third day he rose again from the dead. He ascended into heaven, and is seated at the right hand of God the Father Almighty. From thence he shall come to judge the living and the dead. I believe in the Holy Spirit, the Holy Catholic Church, the communion of saints, the forgiveness of sins, the resurrection of the body, and life everlasting. Amen. I believe in the Holy Spirit, the Holy Catholic Church, the communion of saints, the forgiveness of sins, the resurrection of the body, and life everlasting.
Penitent one. You made the penitent pilgrimage. Nice. All right, now let's go to this town and sell some of our stuff. Oh, so that's how the haystacks keep their shape. They've got these support beams in them. I didn't know that. Huh. That explains a lot, actually. I just thought they were just piles of hay and straw stacked up like that. But no, there's actually support beams in there. Oh god, there's the town. Okay. I think that's Suchdal? Yeah, that's Suchdal. Alright, let me get over there. Let me sell some of this stuff. I seriously doubt... Yeah, again, they're only going to have like a small town blacksmith, but they could take some of this off of me. Yeah, jumping on one would hurt like a son of a bitch. Yeah, it would. I mean, every assassin in every game who's ever jumped in a haystack should be dead. Should be DOA. But then again, there's a real life example of a, whoa, hang on. I just noticed my stream is stuttering like mad. Hang on. Hang on a minute. There we go. I was about to say, there's a real world example of a U.S. Air Force bomber crewman who fell 20,000 feet, smashed through a ceiling, or through a glass ceiling and survived. So, what do I know? There we go. But yeah, if y'all haven't heard that story before, a U.S. Air Force, or sorry, U.S. Army Air Corps, it wasn't Air Force yet, fell from his plane and smashed through the Saint-Nazaire train station ceiling, smashed through the glass, and that slowed his fall. And then he hit like a steel support beam, and the only reason he survived was because of his flight suit and the insulation cushioning his fall. Mind you, he still got fucked up, but at least he didn't die. Okay, I made it. Let me just go in here and talk to the blacksmith. Please take some of this off of me. Make sure none of it's stolen. Nope. Covered in blood, but not stolen. I swear, if any of these idiots are like, you're covered in blood. Yes, I am.
Christ, that's bloody awful.
Aye, it's a strange war.
Strange and fucked up.
All right, I'm going to sharpen the swords we picked up first, because we can sell them for a lot of money. Like this kick-ass cumin saber.
Can't get any better than this.
Sharp as a razor.
There we go. Next. Just goes to show how they don't take care of their weapons, because my sword, I used it on all those guys, and it barely dropped, like it dropped 1 point in condition. These guys' swords are in like in the 60s, which means they haven't been taking care of their weapons. All right, where's that blacksmith? Don't shut the door on me.
Huh?
How dare. Blacksmith. Oh. That's someone's house. I have to wait. Great. Well, in the meantime, let me get this blood off myself. There we go. Are you the blacksmith? Yeah, that's him.
Is there something you need?
Yeah, I was trying to talk to you, but okay. I guess you're not in a talkative mood right now. Yeah, they're done for the day. Great. All right, well, let me find a bench to sit on, I guess, and I'll wait. I'm pretty sure I don't have any armor kits left. I do. Can't do a lot, but we can do some stuff. I'm just going to fix my gear. Yeah, and let me just wait for them, I guess. I have to sit here for 12 hours? I'd rather find a bed.
How did it go?
But I don't live here, so...
I went to see him, but he threw me out.
And you're surprised?
But it was just a simple misunderstanding.
Bollocks a misunderstanding. You made a fool of yourself, more like.
What am I supposed to do then?
You should go and see the priest. Nobody else can help you.
Oh, hi.
All right, fine. I'll wait. I will sit here and I guess sleep on a bench. I'm about to make you assholes extremely wealthy and you're making me sleep out here on a bench like a homeless bum. Okay. There he is. Sir, I'm about to make you very wealthy.
Would you repair it?
First, I want you to fix my shit.
You fucking piece of shit.
Actually, I take it back. I'll just buy the armory kits and fix it myself.
I'll have a look at the wares.
But I am going to sell you these swords. You've got shit! He's not... Wow, you've got no money at all. Why am I even bothering selling to you? You've got shit. You have Jack and shit, and Jack left town. Just give me all of these.
I'm glad you found what you were looking for.
Here I was about to make that man the deal of his life and give him stuff that was gonna give him stuff to sell that would make him very wealthy, but no, he doesn't have any money on him. Great. Well, that just means one thing. I'm gonna have to hoof it all the way to Kuttenburg. It's so far away. Yeah, can't mount when overloaded. Hang on. Maybe I can give... What is she carrying? Oh, yeah, we can drop some of this stuff. Oops. All right. Move to horse, move to horse, move to horse. Drop this. Move to horse, move to horse, move to horse. Move to horse, move to horse. Drop this. Move to horse. Drop this. See. Move to horse, move to horse, move to horse, move to horse. Okay, she's reaching her limit, but she can carry a few more things. There, I just shed a ton of that weight. She can carry 49 more pounds worth of stuff. That's 6, so 43. Drop this. Drop these. Drop these. Oh, never mind. Let's see. I have to carry the leg armor myself. That's where a lot of the weight is in this leg armor. Like 11 to 12 pounds each. But they're so worth it. They'll make use of that. This is your problem now.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
God be with you. How's the watch going?
Not bad. So, stop that whistling.
Okay. We dumped a lot of our stuff. Sadly, I didn't dump enough of it. There is a blacksmith in Schutzstol itself, so maybe there's hope. I basically need to sell all the stuff I'm carrying now, or at least most of it. Pebbles is carrying a lot of the other stuff, but if I can repair and sell what I'm carrying now, at least most of it, then we're good. I can fast travel back to Kuttenburg, or at least sell most of it. Is that a white deer? What the fuck are you? Is that... What is that? It looks like a buck or a stag with chicken flesh or chicken skin. What are you? What are you? What is this? What are you? That's a buck. That is... What is... Okay. Weird alien-looking buck. What a weird-looking animal. Again, I don't hunt, so I don't know, like... Do young bucks look like that? Ugh, creepy. Okay. No, you're a hired hand.
My humble respect. I bought a lovely U-bow the other day for a great price.
What? Careful.
Okay, I need you guys to, like, Freaking NPC dialogue bullshit. Thank you.
You're up early.
What do you have?
Yeah, so I want you to give me all the armor kits you have. That's a lot.
I was glad to be of...
Okay, now I'm gonna fix my stuff and then sell it to him. Also fix my stuff too. At least most of it anyway.
Help to you, good sir.
Yeah, about that. So now I'm going to take all my money back
Show
from
me
you
your wares.
because I'm about to, well, sell all this. Don't you dare try to scam me. Wait. Do you have, like, anything else you can give me? Anything cool? Anything interesting? Anything useful? No. No. You have nothing. Great. Well, worth a shot.
Thank you, sir. And come again.
Well, I sold... Well, I got them. I made a profit, but not enough to balance all this out. Still weighed down. And no one else near here is going to take anything, so... what am I going to do? Screw it. Might as well just have to drop some of this. Alright, let me look. If it's damaged and I haven't fixed it yet, we're dropping it. Alright, so drop this. Drop this. Drop this. And yeah, and we can drop some, let's see, drop this, drop this. Drop this. God, it's all the armor. It's so valuable, but it's so expensive. It's so heavy. Mind you, this is post-patch. Like, they increased the weight on a lot of this stuff to make it more realistic. So, drop those. All right, just need to shed 2 more pounds worth of stuff. Screw it. Yeah. I'm free! All right, finally. Now, finally. Let's fast travel over here. And there's one thing I want to do before we end stream tonight. I know we're almost out of time, but there's one thing I have to do before we end the stream. You guys are going to like this. I promised you we'd do a tournament. I promised you I'd show you the Kuttenburg tournament, and I meant it. So we're going to go over the Kuttenburg tournament. It won't take long, mainly because I'm going to beat everyone's ass. But still, I want... What? Alright, let's at least look at the camp so I can mark it on my map. Oh, they're Cumans!
Are you his Cuman mercenaries?
Again, we are humans. But Sigismund, he's a bastard.
Sigismund, egy koncofinnyit sem ér. He stink more than a mare's fart.
I'm curious to know. Did you hear about the attack on Scalets?
Scarlet. You, Scarlets?
Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm Henry. I'm asking about the Battle of Scalets.
Ah, igen, I know now. Scarlets, der silver Scarlets igen.
What?
Nah.
Shit.
Nah, we just...
All right, I understand. But where are you going?
We go in Poland. War there soon. We nothing here now.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Elzazors, this war, yours, not human bad.
Ordinary soldier, yeah.
Well, I agree that Sigismund is an utter bastard. But what has he done to you to make you so angry with him?
Nah, átvert minket. That horse shit cheated us.
What do you mean?
Sigismundnak nincs pénze. We as poor as mice. He not keep promise. Az egész szar. We honest mercenary, but he criminal.
Damn it. Were you there? Were you at the attack on Scalets?
Mire akarsz kiukadni?
Tell me, were you there?
Mi? Nem.
Me.
All right. I believe you.
Micsoda?
I'm saying I shouldn't... It won't bring my family back anyway.
You...
I don't know what that means.
Bocsánat, Henry.
I bet...
Isten veled.
Anyway. So I'm pretty sure that's an event where if you get pissed, that guy does admit that he was at Scalets. But again, like Henry just said, it won't bring his family back anyway. I just think that makes Henry a very interesting character. The fact that the entire first game was about him out for vengeance. And I mean, he's already killed Istvan Toth, and he killed one of the other guys responsible for the attack on Scalets, but it's brought him no joy. So, why pick a fight with the Cumans, you know? Anyway, we're gonna go back, and then I'm gonna... Okay, we've got time. It'll be brief. I'll show some of the tournament. We can't do a whole tournament. I can show y'all part of it. All right, let me run to the sorry. Let me run to the sword guild, because they're the guys who organize for the tournament. Anyway, welcome to Kuttenburg, or welcome back, I guess. I'm very sleepy. We need to make sure we rest up for the tournament.
Gather round. You won't believe this. A whole village burned to the ground.
Fair maidens and women of virtue, gather round and listen. I have to warn you.
Excuse me.
Okay. Welcome to the Sword Brotherhood. We're gonna go talk to the Sword Master, who's German, of course.
Sign me up for the tournament.
Toll.
Free combat.
I'll use my own equipment.
Na schön.
Nah, just that.
That's enough for me.
Pay the entry fee.
There you go.
Here are the groschen.
I look May Lady for on the day of the tournament. Or
I want to wait for...
Of course.
Here you are.
Waiting for the tournament to commence. You guys are gonna love this. I hope there are a lot of y'all in chat. You're gonna love this. Check this out. Because we gotta pay homage to one of the coolest parts of medieval history. All right, y'all ready? Check this out.
citizens of Kuttenburg. As you know, today is the day of the glorious Kuttenburg tournament. It's why you're all here, and rest assured, your time won't be wasted. First, and now.
All right, here we go.
Now, our honorable swordsmen will show off their skills. Peter the Miner, also known as Shut Up, as you will rarely hear kind word from him. But deep down, Peter is a good man and is a well-respected miner. So, don't shut up. Instead, welcome Peter. And which worthy opponent has Lady Fortune chosen for
Probably
him?
me.
Harry the
Oh,
Hawkhead.
guess not.
Harry can down 20 ales, remember the whole night, and get up for work in the morning like it's nothing.
We'll just wait. Because this is the sword and shield stuff. Come on, get to the free combat.
Contenders,
All right,
forward!
they're at longsword, so... Ooh, ouch.
Come on, look! Quick! There's a corpse!
Wait, did I miss the tournament? What happened? Are you kidding me? I missed the wait, hold on. No. Run that back. Run that back. Hold on. What do you mean I missed the tournament? I was sitting there. Normally what happens is that if you're at the tournament and you wait, the game pulls you out of wait mode when it's, when it's time for the tournament. I guess it didn't do it that time because they literally just skipped me. I was sitting there waiting for the tournament to start. Ah, shit. We don't have any time now. Damn it. All right, well, next time. Hopefully I can time it right next time. Because again, normally you want to sign up for all 3 disciplines so you can fight in every part of the tournament. But free combat's where it's at, because that's where you get all the cool stuff. Right. Yeah, I gotta load, Yeah, I'll load here. I guess somebody died at the tournament. They're not supposed to die. Because normally what happens is that people, okay, I'll explain it next time, but essentially tournaments, it wasn't the plan for people to die in tournaments. They did die, but it wasn't planned. Remember, tournaments were ways for men to train for war. That was the whole point. It was a way of, testing resolve and skill. So, we're gonna save and quit. Anyway, I'll go more into the tournaments next time we play. I'm sorry about that. For now, though, I hope you've all had a great time here. Let's see. Yep. All right. We're just going to call it there. Sorry for taking a long time. As always, it's been a privilege and a pleasure to